What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a second since we've done this, so don't hate me. Or if you're gonna hate me, there's so many other reasons too. Like, this should be very, very low on the totem. It's awesome to see, and thank you for being here. So it's been a second since we've watched any of the pitch meetings, once again because of life being life and doing life things. I was thinking, since there's a couple new ones out, one of which is the Stranger Things pitch meeting for season 5, the finale season, if you will. I just figured we'd go and take a look at it. It's Ryan George, it's Screen Rant. You know it's gonna be funny, and frankly, I haven't seen any of Stranger Things since the middle of season 2 because of that whole lifing thing that we discussed just a couple seconds ago. I would really like to catch up without actually having to watch it, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look at that real quick. And if you want to drop spoilers in the comments for things that I probably should have known, please by all means feel free to do that. All the pitch meetings are so well written. He's dead on every single time. We're gonna take a look at this, and I hope you like it. Let's do this. I'll see you in there.
So, you got that new season of Stranger Things for me? Yes, sir, I do. And after more than 1,000 days since the last episode, you better believe people are primed for some new things.
Oh, damn it.
Or they've kind of moved on with their lives. Who's to say? Well, I hope not. Why,
Yeah, you
why
better
did
hope
we
not.
wait so long to do this? Well, it's not really our fault, you know. We had to focus on some other projects like seasons 1, 2, and 3 of Is It Cake? Was it Cake? I'm not caught up. I don't know. I've never seen it. So what happens in this bad boy? I can't wait to see what happens after that huge cliffhanger from the last season. Well,
Oh
as
my
you know, at
goodness.
the end of the last season, we made it explicitly clear that the Upside Down was coming into Hawkins. I mean, there was
Obviously.
no two ways about it. There were huge cracks in the ground. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah. So those cracks were covered up nicely with some metal plates. All done. What? Yeah, the military was like, hey, enough of these cracks. Let's bandage these up, you know, off screen. Kind of seemed like we were going to see Demogorgons running through the streets of Hawkins or something.
I
Nope,
mean,
like a
we
big
wanted
all-out
to.
war. Nope, feel like
Yeah.
we implied there was going to be a big war. Nope,
Liked it.
all right. But there is a portal to the Upside Down that's still open, and Hopper and Eleven are going to get stuck down there. Oh boy, that's where things are. So, you know, there's going to be plenty of action with them dealing with the big threats of the Upside Down. Demogorgons. Well, a little bit, but also military. I was thinking there's a big military presence down there. What's more scary than the military?
How'd Skeletor get in there?
The hell's a demo bat? Demo bats from the last season. I have no idea what you're talking about. All right, guess we'll never see those again. And frickin' Vecna, he thought of a whole new plan, so he kidnaps Holly Wheeler. Oh, the youngest
Oh.
Wheeler kid that never really got any screen time. The very same, and she's been promoted to having the absolute most screen time. Why? Because it's gonna be a whole lot easier for us to work around an unknown actress's schedule. Smart. So Vecna decided he wants to take a bunch of kids and shove his thing in their mouths. Oh, taking a bunch
Yeah,
Nope,
no,
don't be saying
stop.
any of that. Good
No,
call, thank you
don't
for
do
that.
it.
So why does he want a bunch of kids? Well, he got pretty powerful when he just had Will, so imagine how powerful he could get with 12. Well, why 12? Why not 13? No, call it a Vecna's dozen. Sir, I wrote 12 here. I must have had a good reason for that. Oh, yeah? I must have. Well, that's all I need to hear. So now all the characters got to figure out how to save Holly and Max and Hopper and Eleven and the world and themselves. Kind of a lot going on. Oh, yeah, there's a ton of stuff going on.
Pack
So they're going to
plate.
spend a lot of time
Pack
figuring
plate.
stuff out and then explaining it to each other with various things they have lying around. What do you mean explaining stuff with stuff that's lying around? Okay, look, let me explain how this works. Let's just say this is me. Is that a figurine of yourself? And just imagine this is you. Oh my god, is that a turd? Why am I a turd? So I would take a thing and then use that to explain something else to you. Where did
How
you
can
get
I-
that? Never
how
mind.
can I
I
get
know where
one of
you
those
got
figures?
it. Oh my god. And then you would understand because of the visual aid. I get it. Put it away. You understand now? Yes, obviously. See, it's a great method for explaining things, so they're gonna do that nonstop. My goodness. You know, we're technically respecting show don't tell if we show while we tell. Please move on. What's going on with the characters? Okay,
I
well, it
want one
turns
of
out
those
because of
figures.
Will's connection to Vecna, he can raise his hand dramatically too and then bleed from the nose a little bit.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I can't do
Next,
that.
she finds Holly in the Upside Down and brings her to this cave where Vecna can't go. Why can't Vecna go in the cave? Because it's a memory he's scared of, which is, it's a memory of when he found a rock that gave him superpowers and made him into who he loves to be. Doesn't he freaking love his powers? Adores them. He thinks it's the best. He wants more. So, and eventually Max and Holly get to that place where they can run into portals and wake up. Oh, so they gotta talk,
Oh,
sprint.
hell.
What did you say?
What?
It's time to chat about their feelings for an extended period of time. Oh, it is. Oh, and the other characters characters, they figure out that the Upside Down is actually like a bridge to another world that Vecna wants to bring
like a
onto
wormhole.
our world together. Yeah. Why? Because that works. And there's this matter that makes weird stuff happen
Lord.
too. What's the matter? I'm just not really into it anymore, I think. I really didn't think we'd make 5 seasons of this. No, I mean, what's this matter that does weird stuff? Oh, it's called exotic matter, and it leads to walls melting and not much else.
That's good.
Interesting. Walls aren't supposed to melt. Yeah, pretty exotic. So Nancy and Jonathan are actually going to break up in a room that has a bunch of white goop dripping from the walls. Been there. What? So what's their big plan to stop Vecna from touching a dozen kids? Well, they're going to kill a bunch of military folks and then go into the Upside Down and climb a radio tower to reach this other world. Okay. And there's going to be a moment where Steve falls and then we cut to black. What do you mean?
Oh,
yeah,
no.
it's going to be this moment like, oh my God, is Steve dead? They cut to black. That's a death color. But then we cut back and he's all right. I feel like you could do that if we're cutting away to commercial, but just doing that in the middle of an episode? Well, how else am I supposed to make it seem like someone super important died? You could actually kill someone important, like we're done with this. You
Why
sound
would you do that?
insane. I would never. All right. So now they gotta go kill Vecna, but the freaking Mind Flayer starts attacking them.
Oh, Lord.
So what do they do? Well, Nancy says she'll distract it with a gun so the others could climb up a cliff and attack it from there. How could they possibly get up there fast enough for that to work? By doing it. Running up that hill is tight.
Plot armor.
So obviously that works, because why would it not? So now they gotta kill Vecna. Is that gonna be hard to do? Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
That's what I like to
really?
hear.
Yeah, they just go ahead and do it and it works. I mean, they got 11 and they got Will, who has powers, and he's extra powerful now because he told everyone he doesn't like girls. What? Yeah, he had to tell all his friends about his sexual orientation, or else Vecna would have used that against him. What, like he would have called him a slur? Maybe. So they managed to impale Vecna and chop his head off. Oh goodness, does that kill Will? Why would that kill Will? Well, wasn't it, you said, weren't they like super connected? Oh yeah.
That thing?
Wow. No, you know what? He's just fine. Don't worry about Will. He's okay. Well, great. And so does that kill all the Demogorgons too? Oh, there aren't any Demogorgons. Really? Feels insane to not have Demogorgons there. You know what? I was afraid of demo fatigue, so I figured those are done. We don't have any of those anymore. Fair enough. So then maybe 11's dead, but maybe not, and everyone lives happily ever after. Regardless. Wait, you said they killed a bunch of military people. How is that okay? So then they all live happily ever after, I said. Well, okay then. Wow, I can't believe Stranger Things is over. I know, right? And neither will a lot of people after this episode, I imagine. What was that? Hi, this is Ryan George from The Thing You Just Watched. Please enjoy this slideshow from The Thing You Just Watched.
I remember that moment right there. This is a good moment. Ooh, pizza face. Like spaghetti teeth. I want the figure. That was the figure. The best ketchup I think I could have ever. I mean, if that ketchup was any better, I'd need a side of fries. I feel pretty confident with the way that Ryan describes everything, the way that he like lays out every single thing. And man, he just laid the entire season out in less than 7 minutes, which is pretty amazing. But I shouldn't be surprised about this because it's Ryan George and he just does awesome things. I need that figure. I don't know about you guys, but I personally need that figure. So I'm going to try and find, before I drop this video, I'm going to try and find where that figure came from. It looks like a Toons's, and if so, and I can find a link to it, I will put it in the description because it's a Ryan George figure, and we need that in our lives. It makes it better.
All better.
The thing that I really enjoyed about this one is kind of like the thing that I dig on all the pitch meetings. They lay all the plot holes out, and you can see exactly where the writers are kind of flubbing and where the director might be kind of like, you know, cutting a little bit here, cutting a little bit there. Maybe it needs to be in. Maybe we'll do that in the DVD set, whatever. And that's part of the reason why I love pitch meeting. Personally, if I were writing anything like Stranger Things, anything like that, I would invite him in to see it before I even air any of it, have him write a pitch meeting for it, and then correct it to that pitch meeting. Well, one of the things that I found interesting anyway was right at the end when they were talking about the whole content gate thing with the extra endings. So what I'm wondering, I wonder if they're going to do what The Walking Dead looks like they're going to be doing. Because, you know, they stopped in season 11, but because all the spinoffs are doing so well and there's so much of a want for that storyline to be completely closed off, you know, all the loose ends dug up together, looks like we might be getting another season or at least a 6-part season, The Walking Dead. so that everybody, you know, we get those reunions that everybody wants. And with Stranger Things, it would be something like, you know, we finally find out what happened to Elle. Is she alive? Is she dead? Even though most of the cast have gone on record saying that they think that she's dead, but whatever, who knows? What I'm curious about, though, is whether or not they're going to even be able to pull that off. Finn's doing really good. Most of the other guys are doing really good. DTF is about to drop on Paramount Plus, so David's going to have something new. Sadie's in the new Spider-Man. Millie's got the new Enola Holmes thing going on. Are they even going to be able to get them? So hopefully at some point, all those plot holes that Ryan so perfectly put out are going to get put together. Man, who knows? Really, who knows? Anyway, thank you so much for being here with me. We're going to be doing more stuff like this on a regular basis on the channel. I know I've said that before, but I kind of have a little more fire for it now. But if this is something that you kind of dig on, please feel free to like. And if you really want to check it out later on, and I promise my green screen won't be messing up in the background, maybe give us a sub. It's free to do over here as opposed to over on Twitch. Until next time, please watch out for each other. Take care of yourselves because I love you guys. And I will talk to you at a time later than the present. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.